Hey guys! So I'm gonna have to film my vlogs on my phone for a while. My computer is not cooperating right now, and I don't know, I need to go have an Apple guy look at it because it's just not, it's not doing what it needs to do. So, sorry for the poor quality. I'm doing my best. I really am. There's just nothing I can do at this time. Okay, so this week's vlog is going to be about 5 Halloween themed snacks. Most of these actually are things that my family, mainly my grandmother and I, have done together for years, so I'm not really going to give away any recipes. I'm just going to describe the snack and, hopefully give you guys some ideas. I might add more than 5 if I feel like it. Just, the limit is 5. So, sorry, they're doing something outside our house. I'm not sure what it is, but they're being very loud and annoying. So, I'm sorry. The first thing is pumpkin pie cupcakes, which can technically be 2 things or it can be 1. It depends on how you make it. My grandmother and I have made it 2 different ways. The first way is to literally make a cupcake with pumpkin flavor, and some pumpkin inside in it. I know that sounds a bit gross, but it actually tastes pretty good. Um, she doesn't she doesn't usually add really sweet icing to it. It just makes it taste kind of so she mainly adds something that complements the pumpkin, and makes the flavor blend together. So that's one way. And then another way is to make little mini pumpkin pies and call them cupcakes because we made them in the cupcake tin. So they're not. So the second one isn't even really a cupcake. It's just a little miniature pie. But we just called them cupcakes because I was 5 when we first made them and I didn't know any better. So, I'm sorry. The second one is decorated sugar cookies. I've always been a huge fan of sugar cookies. My grandma used to make everything she baked homemade. She almost never did anything from the box unless I bought it beforehand. So I prefer the homemade snickerdoodles or sugar cookies in this instance for these. But basically, you have sugar cookies and you decorate them with black icing, and you can do spider webs, you can do little spiders, you can do little witches' hats, you can do little ghosts, like all sorts of shapes with the icing. They don't have to be just black icing, they could be white or green or orange, anything Halloween related, and, decorating the cookies. Those are really delicious, and everybody really loved those. So, there's that. By the way, a lot of these are going to be pumpkin related. So just note. The third one is pumpkin chocolate chip cookies. Now, this has become a pretty big trend in my school. It seems like over the past year, everybody has become really obsessed with these cookies. But my grandma and I have always made them. I don't know where she got the recipe from. I don't even know if she thought of it on her own. But it's literally a chocolate chip cookie, but with pumpkin. So it's better. They are, and it might turn some people off, but it's literally the best cookie I have ever had in my life. So good. So good. So those are really good to make around Halloween. They're also really good to make around Thanksgiving because, pumpkin pie tends to be around Thanksgiving time. So, just keep that in mind. The fourth one is not really Halloween themed, but for some reason we always made it around that time period. But it is chocolate oatmeal no bake cookies. I'm not describing the name very well, but it's basically oats, like for oatmeal. You don't cook them. You mix them with melted chocolate. We always use milk, but if you are not a big fan of milk, you could use white or dark or any other kind of chocolate there is out there. You mix it together in a bowl. You roll them into little balls or just dab them onto the tray in like little spoonfuls so they kind of lay out flat. And then you freeze them and they end up being really, really yummy. Oh my god, I have so many favorite snacks because of her. Don't even get me started. So good. And the fifth one is, there isn't really a name for it, but it's a cookie with candy in the middle. I'm not really just, well, there's, okay, technically two versions. There's the cookie one and then there's a cupcake one. My grandma really loved to bake. The cookie one was basically a sugar cookie with a little chocolate. It tended to be Hershey's. Not sure why. I think they just ended up being easier to work with for the cookies. And then she would decorate around the Hershey's Kiss to make it look like a miniature witch's hat. Those were adorable. Those are seriously also very yummy. And then the second version of it, I guess, is a cupcake where she would make the cupcakes. Vanilla was my dad's favorite, but chocolate was mine, so she'd make two different versions, and she would put little individual candies in them, and she wouldn't tell us what they were. I mean, she wouldn't even tell me, and I helped her make the cupcakes, so, and then she would put them in, and then bake them, and when you bit into the cupcake, there was chocolate, or, any other type of chocolate. It tended to be milk. I think she did white for Christmas one year, but I don't think a lot of my family was a big fan of that. But seriously, cupcakes and chocolate always go super well together, and she's very good at it. She also used Halloween themed icing, so they'd be orange and green and white with like little ghost stick things and stuff like that. So again, most of these aren't like really complicated. They're all like something my grandma and I did together. They were a big part of my life, honestly. Desserts. I still love them. I don't bake as much anymore just because nobody could beat my grandma's cooking. I'm not even gonna try. But if you guys want to try some of the things I mentioned, you can do it yourself. There really is no recipe for any of them. You could honestly just go online and look up recipes for cookies, or the pumpkin chocolate chip cookies I know are definitely online because a friend of mine got one like last week. So these are just some of the things that I loved around Halloween. And I'm hoping that you guys will love them too. If you have any other Halloween themed desserts, let me know. I would love to hear about them. I'm always looking for new treats. Please comment down below if you like this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed me rambling about desserts. And please subscribe to Flurt to see the other awesome vloggers, and I will see you all here next week. Bye, guys.